In 2009, a hedge fund manager named Andrew Hallam took a pay cut to become a high school teacher. His colleagues thought he'd lost his mind. He was walking away from a salary 10 times higher, a car he couldn't name, an office on the 34th floor. By any visible measure, he was getting poorer. He wasn't measuring wealth in money. He was measuring it in time. By the time his former colleagues were still grinding at 60, Hallam had been financially free for 15 years, spending his days writing, traveling, choosing exactly what his time looked like. We live in a culture that has handed us a scoreboard. The scoreboard says, the person with the bigger house wins, the newer car, the higher salary. The person driving the $90,000 car may have $12 in their savings account. The couple in the large house may be 2 missed paychecks from disaster. The appearance of wealth and the reality of wealth are often exact opposites. Morgan Housel says it plainly. Spending money to look rich actively prevents you from becoming rich. Every dollar spent signaling wealth to others is a dollar that isn't compounding. Wealth is the number of days you could stop working and maintain your life. Not your salary, not your assets on paper. The months of freedom your financial position can buy you right now. A person earning $30,000 with $180,000 saved is wealthier than a person earning $300,000 with $350,000 in debt. Because one has time, the other has a treadmill that never stops. Vicki Robin called it life energy, the hours you can't get back, traded for things that don't serve the life you want. Every purchase is hours of your finite life spent away from what actually constitutes a life worth living. Time is the only asset that cannot be created. It can only be spent or bought back. Bronnie Ware spent years as a palliative care nurse, sitting with people in the last weeks of their lives. She recorded what they regretted, what they wished they had done differently. The most common regret, by a significant margin, was this: I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Mornings with their children they missed, friendships that thinned out, afternoons traded for extra hours at a desk. They had accumulated things. They had spent time. This is not a reason to abandon ambition. It is a reason to examine what you are being ambitious for. Ambition pointed at things that depreciate, cost you your most finite resource, and gives you back almost nothing. Every financial decision now goes through a single question. Does this buy me more time, or does it cost me time? The car payment requiring 15 extra hours of work per month, that isn't wealth. That is renting the appearance of wealth with your actual life. The savings rate that creates a buffer, the ability to say no to a job that doesn't serve you, to take a month off without panic, to make decisions from choice rather than fear. That is wealth. Hallam called it the gap, the distance between what you earn and what you spend. That is the only number that actually matters. Every percentage point you widen that gap is a day of your future you buy back. The people who are actually wealthy stopped playing the visible game entirely. Andrew Hallam didn't get poorer when he left the hedge fund. He got richer. He bought back his mornings, his summers, his full attention for the people he loved. That is what wealth actually is. Not the car, not the square footage, not the title. The number of days you are free. Start counting differently. Even one decision made from this frame is a different relationship with your life. If this shifted something in how you think about your money and your time, subscribe. We would love to keep building this with you. I will see you in the next one.